Hi, Chris Bertay from Signet Financial Management. Whether you have an investment manager or you manage your stock investments yourself, I find that there's one very common mistake that most people make with their investment portfolios. And in this video, I'm going to discuss exactly what that is. So why are you investing? We all have goals for our portfolios, and it's different from person to person. Maybe you're saving for a retirement. Maybe you're in retirement, you need income. Maybe you just want to pass a legacy on to your kids. Maybe there's a certain goal you're trying to achieve, like a kid's college fund. It's different from person to person, but the one commonality I think we can all share is the fact that we want the income and disbursements to be as tax efficient as possible from the accounts, and we want to be risk adjusted. Now, when I say risk adjusted, you don't want it too conservative or too aggressive. You want it to meet exactly your comfort level on what you're comfortable gaining or losing. But the problem is when you look at your investment needs, that isn't the only thing that's going on in your life and in your finances. You have other things. So you're probably looking forward towards retirement, or you're in retirement and you have retirement needs. So retirement needs, the most common thing is you need some kind of income. Now, maybe you have a pension, maybe you're getting some money from Social Security, but you're going to need some income, and that income is probably going to come from your investment portfolio. So these two are related. Now, Social Security, that requires its own strategy. There are a lot of complex rules around Social Security. I've done videos on that in the past. But your retirement needs are complex enough in itself just around Social Security and Medicare, because Medicare is not cheap. So your investment accounts and your retirement accounts are going to affect each other. But it doesn't stop there. That's not the only other piece of your financial and your investing life. You also will have estate planning needs. Now, a lot of people will tell me, listen, my needs are very simple. I'm very a basic person, or I'm not wealthy. Estate planning's for the wealthy. And both of those statements couldn't be the farthest from the truth. Everyone should do estate planning, even if it's just at its most basic level, because going beyond generational planning, how much you want to leave for your kids and your grandkids. Estate planning gets into how efficiently your estate is executing when it comes to taxes, or estate taxes, or gift taxes, or generational skipping taxes. And then it gets even more involved when we talk about your health, because proper estate planning could take care of your final wishes if you're incapacitated via durable power of attorney, or if you're totally incapacitated and you're hooked up to life support, your final wills can be followed up with a living will. And then going beyond that, once you pass, your final wishes on how you want your estate handed on to the next generations, or to your spouse, or wherever that may be, can be handled through the use of a will or a trust. But what is in your investment portfolios and the income you're getting from your retirement and how that's going to pass on to the next generation is all tied together with estate planning. So as you can see, these three things affect each other. But it doesn't stop there, because going beyond that, there's insurance planning that needs to be done. Now, the most common thing I hear from people is, I don't need insurance, or I'm going to self-insure. And the whole reason why you need proper insurance planning is a whole nother subject for a whole nother video. But suffice it to say that the most people that I run into are underinsured. Sure, there are some occasions that they're overinsured, but most commonly it's underinsurance. And rest assured, I don't sell insurance, but I am a fiduciary. So it's my job to point out where I feel there are gaps in insurance. And the most common area that I see is a lack of long-term care insurance. And I don't know if you've priced out or looked at the cost of long-term care lately, but it's not cheap. And Medicare doesn't cover long-term care. So without proper planning for long-term care, it can severely decrease not only the amount that you're going to give to your heirs, but can also eat into your investment accounts. The income you receive in retirement can affect your spouse. There are multiple ramifications. So insurance planning is key. And going beyond just long-term care, there's health insurance, there's life insurance, there's auto insurance. The whole spectrum needs to be looked at. You can even, there are some insurance vehicles that can even create tax-efficient withdrawals for you, so you get a tax-efficient income in retirement. So it's not one size fits all. The rabbit hole goes very deep, but suffice it to say that how you plan or don't plan for your insurance is going to affect these other areas as well. So it's going to affect how much money you need from your investment accounts or not need. It's going to affect how you live in your retirement, and it's going to affect what you pass on to the next generation. So that brings us to the number one mistake that I see investment advisors or self-managed individuals make with their accounts, and that's they don't take into account all of the areas, and they think in their investment accounts in isolation. That by far is the biggest mistake, because one area will affect the other, if for nothing else for tax reasons. The tax ramifications from one is going to have a ripple effect through your retirement needs, your estate planning needs, and even your insurance. So a good investment advisor will realize that that gap needs to be filled and connect the dots, and a really good one will come up with a plan for you that will encompass all four of these areas and give it to you in a written way, help you implement it, and help you monitor it going forward. So I hope that helps. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned for our next video, and check us out on YouTube for more videos, or check us out on Facebook, where we release content pretty consistently on life, retirement, and everything in between. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to talk to you soon. Take care.